rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Votrasi Vlogs. This video is all about Harley Davidson bikes in UAE, and I am standing in front of the showroom of Harley Davidson Dubai. Well, my viewers, come along with me, let's check it out.
Now we are just going to introduce who's having experience with the Harley Davidson and since 2014, Mr. Beast. Yes, first of all I have to thank you so much for joining me in this channel. So can you please share your experience with Harley Davidson?
Thank you. My name is Bedro Ansaari, my Marathi nationality. I'm 48 years old. The experience I have with the Harley Davidson, it's since I bought the bike in 2014 of the Shop Davidson. I did a lot of customizing the bike. The experience I have with the Harley Davidson, that's one of the best. And the service I'm getting from XP, this is amazing service. It's a first class service. There is no complaint. I'm very happy with the team. I'm very happy with the service. I traveled the world and I've been to more than 100 countries so far. I rode a bike in Switzerland, in Spain, Costa Rica, in Venezuela, Mexico, Germany, Ukraine, Moscow. It's a different feeling. And unfortunately, no one can understand that. So I call it a baby. I call it the bike is my baby.
So you are like a part of that group where they go with the rally of bike. How it works like?
Actually, I'm a PR officer and the global ambassador of Harley Davidson Dubai.
Oh,
I'm in membership with them. Many years I'm with the XD, with the Hope, and we ride twice a week to different destinations, of course in the region in the UAE.
UAE, where are you at the radio?
I've been all around the UAE, from let's say Dubai to Liwa to Al Gharbiya to the border of Saudi, Kalba, Fujairah, Khurfan, all around, Ain, Abu Dhabi.
You will be covering up how many kilometers in a ride in a day?
I never, to be honest, look at this side, I never get tired from my bike, I usually make, I think it's every 3 months I make 8,000 kilos on my bike. So I do the service more than 4 times a year, actually. So I use the bike all the time.
I can imagine in the car, I don't think I can drive 8,000 kilometers.
I don't use the car much, to be honest, but bike I use it. Even summertime in the evening, I just go for a nice ride.
That just shows how much passion you have on bikes.
I love bike.
In different countries, how you will feel like you will get to know the people over there, the different culture. When you go for Spain or Costa Rica, you will get to meet the Harley Davidson group of members of that country, I believe, right? Is it like that?
With my experience, because with my previous jobs, I used to fly with commercial airline for 11 years. I've been all over the world. I have friends all over the world. I worked in the hotel business for almost 13 years. So I do have a lot of friends overseas. And when I travel, I take their bike and we travel together. They're like, for me, they're like a family friend. One of the most experience I had, and I always tell everyone to try that experience. Last year in February, I rode the bike from Zurich to Lugano. It was -2, and it was freezing, but the most beautiful landscape you have ever seen here. It was snow, it's -2, it was really, really, really cold. Really cold, But it's beautiful landscape, beautiful nature. You see something you've never seen in your life. If you really want to ride a bike, I recommend
that
you
is
go
the
to
experience
Switzerland.
I feel which makes the bike riders crazy.
Even though in America, for example, I rode the bike all the way from New Orleans to Key West, which is the last point of Florida. It's almost 4,000 kilometers. It took me 2 weeks, but of course stop overnight in each places. So I used to ride, we talk about 4 to 6 hours every day. And that was one of the most beautiful.
You'll be with a group of members.
I was with a group of guys, around 12, 11 bikes, but it was one of the most beautiful riders.
So I believe that you are there in all the communities, like in the Harley Davidson community. If we take up in all the countries, I can see your name, I believe.
Could be, yes, but I'm with a different club as well, not only with the whole. I ride with the different clubs, with different groups. I'm not only Hope, because I'm a member with the Hope, and I love Hope members, I like Hope team. But sometimes I ride with the different, I ride with my brothers, for example, the 3 of them are bikers. My dad used to be a biker, So that's why we have all this.
Your whole
blood.
family is within.
Yes, so it is in our blood, and my dad used to ride a bike during, we talk about 1950s, which was nothing, And besides the bike, he had a nice Cadillac Chevrolet. He was one of these people who love American brand. Always he has a nice Cadillac Chevrolet and a bike. So we got that from him. And we continue. So he retired now, but still the brothers and the sons taking over.
That's good to hear that Emiratis are crazy about these bikes. I didn't know that. I thought they are crazy about only the cars, expensive cars.
Depends if you hobbies, It's
right.
Unfortunately, a lot of people think bikers are gangsters. They watch a lot of movies, and that goes to the brain. Bikers are For example, I give you an example. I have one of my friends who I ride a bike with him. I know him for more than 6 years. And the good things about us, we don't ask what is your family name, what is your profession. It doesn't matter. We ride the bike, that's it.
That's it.
After 6-7 years, I found out this guy is one of the most richest man in the region. He owned one of the biggest brand and the showroom in the region, big shop. You know, and there's another one of the friends as well. I found out after many years, he owned a chain of hospitals in the region. You know, so there is people CFO, there is CEO, there is chairmen.
Yeah, that's the best part of this.
Because Harley Davidson is not a cheap bike, it's very expensive. I call Harley Davidson lifestyle.
Exactly, that's a family.
Yes, it's a lifestyle of your own style, you know. You design it yourself.
I can see that in your eyes, how you are coming out with your experience. I can feel that.
That's a lot.
One message, what you can give it to the youngsters who are about to buy a Harley Davidson, or what is your advice to the youngsters, whoever wants to
My
buy?
advice, who want to buy a bike, you should know what you want. Don't listen to the people around you what you should buy. You should experience the bike, you should go for the right test, and then you decide which bike you want. Because if you ask anyone, everyone will give his own opinion about the bike. If you ask me for the bike, I will tell you go for Softail Slim. If you ask for my brother, he will say go for Road King. So everyone will give you his own experience and opinion. My opinion, my advice, go for what you like. Do what makes you happy.
So for a beginner as a rider, do you prefer that Harley Davidson will be a right choice for a
Definitely yes. Definitely yes. Why you want to go for the down? You just go straight for the class.
So the young rider can manage that.
Possibly yes.
All the service.
Not difficult at all.
You still go for a ride even now, or how it is? You just
I still go 4-5 times a week. I go for a ride.
So you still have a connection with everyone even now?
I do, yes. For example, last night one of my friends called me. He's a captain with Emirates Airline. He said, he called me around 9 o'clock in the night. And he said, Bedro, my nickname is Bedro, I'm going out for a ride. Joining? I said, yeah, sure, where we should meet. So we met in one point and then we went for a very long ride until like 2 a.m. in the morning. So I'm there always. You want to ride, just give me a call and I'm there.
What do you like to end up with? What is your conclusion on Harley Davidson? What is the message you want to give to my viewers?
My message, guys, to everyone, when you see a bike on the road, please give salute to the bikers. Respect the bike. Don't argue with the bikes on the road. So just respect and give them a line to move around, you know, because you are in the car, he's in the bike. You are more safe than him. So please just salute the bike and respect. That's what I'm saying. And the bikers are not a gangster. They're very professional people.
And one last thing, regarding the safety, which all youngsters are missing it nowadays. So what is your advice to them as a safety?
Most important, guys, when you buy a helmet,
all the riders,
buy a proper helmet. Pay for the expensive helmet, don't go for the cheap one, because it's very important to have a proper safety helmet which will help you in case of something. So always pay for the product, guys. Don't feel, stingy because of the prices high. Pay for the quality. That's my advice.
Because they are paying for the head.
Yes. So pay for the quality. Pay for the service. Then you will feel comfortable. That's my advice.
Thank you so much for that. That's a very good.
Thank you for your time and thanks for the interviewing. So please share this video, subscribe for it, and please follow Votrasi. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Thanks.